Hello gang, welcome to House Flipper 2. I absolutely freaking adore this game, and last time out on the live stream we bought a brand new house to start renovating and flipping, and if you want to go check that out before you continue on with this episode to catch up with what we got up to, in the top right corner of your screen right now, hit the link and you can go and catch up with what we got up to in that one. It was a lot of fun, but basically we bought ourselves this house here called Over the Garage, and yes, we basically went through and gutted the place, cleaned it all up, demolished a heap of stuff, and we added an extension wing out on the side here to expand our livable spaces. We went ahead and cleaned up all the driveway stuff, yet still a lot of landscaping to go on with and a lot of construction yet to happen. But these are basically the pictures of what it looks like when you start out. So we're trying to convert this into a bit of a, we'll actually head to that place now. It's almost morning here, so it's going to be perfect conditions for building for us today. Let's go to the house. I did put a light in downstairs. There's a couple of things we're going to change up, but it should be morning very, very soon. Anyway, we can crack on. Basically, I know it's dark right now. I've got to put my flashlight. I don't have a very good flashlight, do I? Basically, what we're going to do up here, so a couple of things to note. The original roof, we cannot take down, which is a shame because I wanted to extend the ceiling and the roof right over the top and have one big, nice, open ceiling in this place, but it is what it is. The steel girders were running willy-nilly, left, right, and center. So basically, I've just neatened them up, and I wanted to keep the steel girder look, and I've actually just put the steel beams running straight across now, and they were kind of crisscrossed and up and down and left and right, and it was just a complete mess. Today, we're going to have to reinsert. Basically, this wall here is what I was talking about earlier. It's double thick, right? This outside wall, exterior wall. We're going to extend that same exterior wall thickness through here before we put our windows in, just so we get those windows matching nicely along the front of the facade. This stairwell is going to change. The stairwell is actually probably going to come over here and go down that way now. And the floor is going to get basically, we'll re-put that floor back in, and then this wall probably will come down. However, I've started putting in these columns to give it a structural look. Basically, you would displace with this extension, and this being a past external wall. So this wall was external. We still have to keep some structure and support here because of that roof line, right? So we're going to be leaving that roof section up there with the skylights that we put in. You can see that during the daytime they'll buzz in. We'll put in these pillars. We'll probably keep a pillar like here. You can see where I've started putting it down here. And what I did is I started squaring off this basically overhead archway system here. Anyway, so we'll sort of crack into that, and I don't know how far we'll get today. I don't know if we'll get to finishing, because when you think about it, we've got to do all the wall finishings, we've got to put furnishings in, stuff like that. But if we can get through and get all the structural stuff done and start to get a lot of the finishing stuff in place, that's going to be brilliant. So first things first, let's get our scaffolding. I don't want to sell it just yet in case we're going to need it. I'm just going to put it back outside here for a minute. You can just go down the side of the house like such. Okay. These skateboards came with the place, so I'm going to actually put these skateboards back in at some point as a bit of a, like, one of the bedrooms or something can have them on, or the office, basically, to figure out what we're going to do there. Right, so first things first, let's see if we can get in a new set of stairs, and then we can deal with this door and stuff after. But basically, I still want to be able to walk through this space, but then have some stairs to the right here. But that column is now going to be in the way, is it not? Can I afford to take some of that column out? I can't really. Interesting. Unless I set the stairs back further. I wonder if I can do that from up that way. It would mean redoing all of this. So let's get rid of this. Let's just get rid of this door now. I'm actually going to take, we might actually have to extend this wall out a little bit further, which is fine. just to get the look of what I want here. Let's start with getting some stairs in. I don't like these stairs either. I think what we might do is we might put something a little different in. What have we got? Not really a lot, to be honest. I guess maybe we will stick with it. Okay, we'll stick with it for the time being. Let's just get in. Let's just see what we can do from like here. 2.2 seems long. 2 meter stairs seem like quite a big set of stairs. Now you're going to allow me to have that. That's got black stairs, by the way. I don't know how comfortable I am with having stairs that wide. Let's try that again. Let's go with our black timber. Oh, that's got railings as well. I'm gonna go with that natural timber. Railings actually aren't a bad idea. What kind of railings can we have? Maybe we don't have any. You know what? And we build the wall in. Yep. I think that we go with that. Let's just try from here again. 1.6, 1.8. Let's say 1.8 might be better. I'm thinking 1.8 might be better. And what we'll actually do is we'll actually wall this up. I mean, you can get in and out of this area just here. You actually can. Okay, let's get out the hammer and start. We do have a bit of a perk here as well to upgrade something, and we probably should do that now. We've got the demolish, quick and precise one, so we'll take that. That's the quick and precise one, right? Let's take this out. And we can put stuff back in as we feel we need to. Right. But just so we can get a look here. So that column is... It's in the way, but it isn't in the way. Am I going to be able to put... If I want to extend that column right through, can I? And the other thing is, should I? Now we do have the perk on. If you look at it, you can brick up quicker. I'm just wondering if this is a smart thing to do. The neighbors would be absolutely hating me, by the way, doing this construction work at like 4 a.m. in the morning. 3 and 4 a.m. in the morning. They're at it again. Norm, they're at it again. I know, Martha. I don't think it matters if the stairs are in that. And we can potentially compensate by making them... I didn't really want to demolish out that much. We can compensate by making it... Yeah, I kind of want you back in there. By making them a touch wider here. Or we have a bit of a nib wall in here with like shelving to put decoration stuff on, which we could actually have it as a feature section of the wall. So that's a good idea. Let's take that wall and double thick it. Okay, there's nothing in the rules to say you can't double thick the wall to get the desired look you want, and we're going to do that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put in like a nib wall sort of section where the wall will have a decoration part on it and potentially some downlights. Okay, so let's in my brain I've got an idea. Whether or not it'll work is another thing. Okay, so let's go to our stairs now. We'll buy those. We've got the stairs we want. Let's start on this side if we can. Looks like we'll only be allowed to go to there, which is fine. Now, are you going to kick up a bit of a stink now? All of a sudden, we're not allowed to have... It needs to be longer, see? Oh, wait, I know why the stairs probably didn't work now. Because I didn't have enough clearance back here. I am a Wally. I can hear my dad. You're a Wally. Thanks, Dad. I will forever be the Wally. Right, I think I'm still okay with actually having the wall at that thickness, and I'll show you why. I think clearly it's purely because I still want it to actually, we could actually make it 1.6 and I can actually, yeah, okay. It's for exactly the reason why I thought, and that was because there wasn't enough roof clearance. Right, so that's our new stairs, and that's going to give us plenty of walking space down this way. We will not wall it up. We will just fence around the top of that. But what we're going to get here is a nice ledge. Actually, we're going to double brick that as well because of our windows. So it's going to go double bricked. We only, oh, is it? Actually, I don't think it is. Maybe we'll leave it as a nib wall as well. But basically, what I want to do here is not vacuum. So, what I was talking about before, I think like about here. So when you come down here, you're going to have a section just here. Didn't mean to make it that big, but that's okay. One there, and let's go another one there. Now, we could hang interesting little pictures in there and stuff like that, but I think that will look good when it's all said and done. Also, that tree branch there cannot be helped because it's actually from the neighbor's tree, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, which is actually exciting because we can actually go ahead and sell those stairs now. And you know what? That still gives us our door space just here, but for extra clearance, I do want to expand this out. So we're going to sell that window. We're going to brick to here. Okay. Let's get that all patched up. And then we can start working on laying out the bedrooms now that we've got that in, which is going to be a huge step forward in the direction that I wanted to get in this episode today. Really get the architectural and infrastructural layouts done so we can get into the finishing and the decoration side of things. Now, you know, that's not a bad idea to actually have a doorway there. Is that wide enough to actually plop a door in? And that way we can actually have it as a little... We can actually get rid of that door then. Okay, and take rid of that. Get rid of that, even. No, that's fine. Yeah. Fix that up. I don't think I put the last brick in on top there. I think I need to go a bit higher. Boy, oh boy. Okay, brilliant. So that's that done. Can we squeeze? I think that's going to be too tight for a door, but look, you never know until you try. So let's go door. And we want to go interior door. Can we just have you like white? Yeah, so interior door is too big there. So we are going to have to go exterior door outside. Which is a shame. Because what I really want to do here, now that I've got that sort of there, actually let's patch this up and I can actually go ahead and do what I want to do here. Nice. And that is actually recess this door back inwards. So we're looking at probably, I want to make a bigger entrance area into this place here. Say, so we'll keep that in line with that. Do I want to just have you as a half wall potentially? And you know, I kind of do. And if I want to add to it later, I just can, I think. But the whole purpose of that, and we will actually come back, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then what this is going to allow us to do is get rid of that door and just basically add in, actually we'll come to like there now. Yep, that's brilliant. And then, so we're just creating a little bit of an extra entranceway into here, but without sacrificing garage space with that door swing. So if we now get our door, and we'll get the white one again. Right, now see how that opens that way? It's not really affecting anyone, but we can actually afford to get rid of this wall now. And all that graffiti. No longer shall the graffiti tie us down. Hey! Now, that's gonna have to be fixed there. Is it? That's just to go. Yeah, actually, I want to fix it. I can't have that recessed. Although, yeah, you kind of can, but it's because of the garage door. You would have like tracks that run along it, so it does kind of need to be like structurally a thing like there. If that makes sense, like that you would have a wall. That comes across there. Now, to get the, yeah, you can see it there, but it's not going to allow us to have that there, but we can have it like so, there to there. And so I think we should not take it there, but I think we should have a slightly recessed ceiling. That's kind of good there, and then that one needs to go. Okay, that's kind of pretty good actually. And we could, like, there's nothing on that side either. What's going on here, game? You can't be having that. Right? You can't be having, it's gotta, as ugly as that looks too, it makes sense, because otherwise the garage door needs to have something to roll along. And if we, look, if anything, we could probably drop the floor height, but I'm not going to. Okay. Now with our actual this, we can actually duplicate that, can we not? And what we can do is start to patch up some of this stuff, because I do want to leave this brick pretty much down here. If we just sort of, and in fact, you know what I might do with these? I'm not going to brick those. I'm actually going to turn that into plaster or something. So if we actually bring up this and we go back, store, go back, please. Can I have panels, maybe timber, but I think paint, we just go with plaster. We'll just go with white paint down here. Now I know we're doing finishing stuff here, but I want to just basically get a bit of a look. So it's to help me get a bit of an idea too when you think about it. And maybe it's slightly off-white, but I think that's generally got the look I got. I could even probably just do all these walls down here, but I think that's going to be better. Maybe it does need, you can let me know in the comment section below. Do we need to actually lower the ceiling height down in here, or should I just fix up that to have like some kind of finish on it, which we might be able to find? Either way, I think this is much better for our recessed door in here. And we can go ahead and panel this up. It's fine there. These tiles are going to get replaced as well, so that's, don't worry about that. All right, that's definitely opening up this way in here and leading us into this area where we're going to put the third bedroom and slash office. So down here will be like a sort of, it's sort of like a downstairs, it'll have like a, one of those pull out sofa bed sort of situations, like a spare sort of living room, I want to call it, but we can classify it as a bedroom. And it's sort of not so much self-contained, but it is kind of like, do I want to put the door back down under here, or do I want to make this an office space just here? You know, if you want to get out, you just go through this way. And I think I want to swing the door so it goes the other way. And if we swing it from this direction, it opens this way. But that recessed area is why we have that. Okay, so that's got me much happier about that. If anything, I'd love to just take that door out completely, and I still might, because we have a front door. We have a garage, and that door is just in the way. So that's actually going to go. And I'll just put in a bit of framework. I think it's just a regular, isn't it? We're going to keep it white down here. Is that not going to fit? I cannot, you cheeky beggar. That means I'm going to have to actually move the door. You know what? We could just plaster it off and finish it off that way. That's actually quite frustrating. Those stairs, not being able to move these stairs has really been a bane, and that ceiling has really been kind of sucky. Either way, I think this is a much better usage of space here. Let's finish up putting our rest of our floor back in. That way we can work on the bedroom stuff, which is great. And then we're going to take this from here to there. Okay, brilliant. And then I guess what you could do, I mean, we could basically do that to there and put a doorway in that section. I don't know if I really want to. I kind of want to leave it open, which means these stairs should probably have railings on them, but at the same time, we could just do something like this. I could put some railings in, can I? Or can I actually work on these stairs? Ah, ha, ha, ha. I can put the railing on. We'll just go with timber. With a black, give me like a neutral drab material. That's what I want. That, finish, confirm, done. I wanted the railings to just sort of suit. That's all. That still hasn't helped our brick look, has it? I wonder if, can we paint that brick look? Yes, you can. Is the answer to that. Right, so I just wanted to know if I could paint things. It probably won't necessarily be white, but at least I know. White's a bit much. We might go with a bit of a lighter color. So that's really good. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to, even though these walls might come back in, I still want to get rid of them to, you know what, get rid of it so I can then work on what I actually do need. Now I'm going to have to put that brickwork back in there. I'm going to get rid of all of that. All of that. I'm going to leave a pillar here. So pillar, pillar, pillar on the wall. Knock each column down to the floor. You can see that thickness here. Get rid of that. And I'm going to double all that right through. Now, I would have probably done a lot of time lapses, but I'm figuring a lot of this out in real time as we go as well. I do have a bit of a plan. Don't get me wrong. Good to have a plan. right? But at the same time, we could have gone like that then. Now, those little bits there, is that pillar? That's not going to be a pillar. That's going to be a pillar. And then gap here. I'm trying to keep it basically, if you're wondering my spacing for the pillars, I probably could put them evenly, but I kind of want to adhere to how the old building was. It's probably not what you'd normally do, but it is what we're doing. Money-wise, we're looking pretty good. I don't think we're going to have to be taking on any contracts anytime soon to get this job finished, but that needs to come out, and we're double thicking this wall. Now, this is a bit of a pest, double thicking this brickwork up along here. So what I'm going to do to get this, actually, I think that's as high as we might actually go. We might actually, I'll go as high as I can without affecting that window too much. I might have to shimmy that window along because I probably need another 2 bricks height there. Now, what I mean by this can be a bit of a pest doing these corner bits is for this exact reason. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. That should give us the desired window look that we want. That window probably actually it needs to shimmy in anyway. Can I actually move it? Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring up the scaffolding. Damn it! I'm actually happy with how things are progressing today. All right, let's bring you back upstairs if we can. The good thing is I've got that perk now where I can sprint with stuff that I want to carry it. Okay, so let's see if we can move that window. Yes, it needs to be about there. Because there is a slight gap on that side, and I didn't have one there. But that's still not going to increase my brickwork. I'm still going to leave the brickwork at that height. And in fact, you can see the beam there. Can I actually carry that beam through? No, it's too big. It's going to be way too big for this spot in here. Okay, what you can do for me though is duplicate that, and we'll go stay like there. Now I just realized, because we're recessed, remember, that we're going to have to actually measure this out. So let me get the trusty old hammer out. See if we can get the windows in now. Weirdly, no. Let me do some work here, and I'll bring us back when I've got these windows in. Okay, and there they are. It took a little bit of jiggery pokery and a little bit of bricklaying here and there, re-bricklaying here and there. Let me take you up and show you. I'm really happy with how things are coming along, actually. And do you know what we might actually do? Is with that ledge over there, we might actually bring the brickwork up to match each end. So we'll do that very shortly. But you can see here, they're nicely recessed, all flush and matching. That is going to be a bedroom anyway. You're not going to tell the difference between there and there anyway, because there probably will be a wall there. However, so the plan will be maybe to potentially put a kitchen section in here with living and stuff, or kitchen this way and living this way. Bedroom up in that corner, bathroom, and bedroom as well, with a bit of well, actually, you know what might actually be better if the bathroom was on this edge here, and then bedroom and we could actually have the bedroom here, the master one in the corner here, extend just out to this width, and we can give it its own little ensuite, which actually might be quite nice. So 2 bathrooms basically, and basically 2.5 bedroom sort of place, which is actually with an office downstairs and stuff as well. So let's keep cracking on, getting some of this build stuff done. Let me do a time lapse here. I don't know how a time lapse is going to work with this game, purely because of the first person aspect, but if it's too much, we can just stop it for next time and crack on with what we got to do. Okay, let's start. Basically, I'm going to get some floor plan played out. It might just be a little bit of demolishing, and it might be a little bit of rejigging here and there, but at the end of the day, I think we're going to be pretty close to our layout basically by the end of this. Okay, so there is our bedroom layout. Bedroom 2, which will probably be like either if it's 2 adults if it's 2 adults renting this house, then you would obviously have whoever is in charge or whoever leased the place basically owns this bedroom, which we can actually just fix this up, by the way. And then obviously I don't need to give you the politics on living with someone and sharing a house when you're renting, but basically, you know, the next person would come and get this bedroom. And then if you got a third person who was coming to crash on your couch and couch surf a bit, they'd be down here in this rumpus room area with the office stuff as well. But basically, I think this is a much better space, and it will be a much more livable space. We'll put in a bit of a kitchen section just here, and I know that it's just outside their bedroom. I'm not particularly sure it matters that much. Either way, the kitchen could potentially go just here as you come up the stairs from each direction. Is not a bad idea. And then you could have this as a bit of a living area with a bit of a, you know, maybe I can move the door. Basically, the door could probably sit there, to be honest. Like, I guess it could. There's no rule to say that it can't go here. Right? That way you've got your doors out of the way, and that space probably becomes a little bit more livable. However, it does remove the notion of having the bathroom. Well, actually, if the door's going to open there, we probably would need to swing it so it opened back the other way. And have it a bit like this, right? So the door would open that way, and that gives us the ability to probably have a walk-in nib section just here like this. Right? So say if we go to up here, we're basically having a walk-in area, and then we're closing this section off to have a bathroom. Right? So you could maybe have, you could potentially carry that through, but we might actually, and it's a shame because we've got these lovely steel beams here. Actually, we could leave the bathroom ceiling high and that one not. Oops, did a bit of a nasty job there, didn't I? With the, it's well, obviously it's hard to see when you're building. I have to clean all that sort of stuff up too. But basically this could be just, it doesn't have to be much. It just has to be a toilet and a shower. And look, we could even extend it out this way a little bit further too. There's nothing in the rules to say you can't do that. So let's see, let's get a bit of a shape here now. Now it's got a big window on there. If you're going to have a bathroom, I mean, people are going to see in your window. Are we really worried about that? I'm not. Let them look, I say. And look, put some blinds on it. If you move into a space like this and you're worried about the bathroom and the window that the bathroom has, look. Get yourself some blinds. Right, and then all of a sudden we've got a bit of a space there that's now the bathroom. It should marry up, shouldn't it? And I'll show you what else we'll do there. So we'll get our door. We just want to base, actually we'll run this door here actually. Bit of a bathroom door. We'll put it on this corner here. No, we don't want to take up, we've got the windows along this corner. Would be wise to probably have a, actually, and in fact, what I'm leaning towards more so is not so much having a door and more about having a maybe an archway. Right? So it makes the space in this bathroom much better. You know, I'm actually okay with the ceiling being like that. You are going to need to run that all the way to the ceiling there. But for the most part, I'm okay with this. We get our nice beams that come through. Got a lovely big window here. Let's just price up and see what we can do in terms of a shower and bath. So this, it's a tight space, but nonetheless having your own ensuite. Oh, thanks for coming. Let's look at bathroom. That's a bidet. Let's go this Bellino toilet. Oh, look, it hardly takes up any space in here. So look, you could actually have, you could sit on the john here and have a look out the window, right? And there's enough space potentially for a shower in here. Oh, a lovely old school bathtub would be fantastic, would it not? Oh, look at that thing. It just suits the aesthetics of this place, I think. But you, in all honesty, who's having a bath every day? You really need a bath shower. Oh, look at that bathtub too. Tell you what. Would we be pushing it by having a bathtub in here and a shower in that corner? Is that pushing the envelope just a little too much? it's honestly pushing it too much to have that in here as well, which is a shame. So that means what we'll do is we'll spring for a better shower, one that actually occupies that whole space there. So this is basically what we've come up with as a basis, right? These might not be the finished products we use, but the layout works. We're just gonna have to keep it simple and Simon, but if we can run 2 bathrooms and have one of them as an ensuite, and we'll run a second bathroom upstairs here, we will. I don't know how or where we might run it. Maybe it will occupy this corner here as a second bathroom and shower for up here. Either that or the second bathroom and shower we can put down here underneath the stairs, which is actually not a bad option, which means we might change up how these stairs are to make them a solid set of runners. So all that more to come in the next episode. I think I'm really happy with the progress today, because in my mind the layout was going to be the trickiest, but I think the layout is now done, locked in, and we're ready to sort of get into the finishing phases of it and get all the trimmings basically on, get a lot of this detail figured out. These little nib walls are coming in nicely, and then we should be good to go. So stay tuned for next episode, team. We'll keep cracking on with this build. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Have you got some thoughts, tips, tricks, hints, queries, questions, or comments? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you might think. Also, while your brains are engaged in what we're doing here, why don't we try and get some thoughts on the landscaping side of things too? Maybe we can get some funky looking kind of built-in pool area, might be looking nice as well. So all those sorts of things, you can let me know in the comment section down below, and next episode we'll crack on with this. Okay, stay safe, stay glued to your screen, and thank you for spending some of your time here with us. Get out of here.